choir memory is Say My Name for Cabaret last year with Margie, Sophie, and Sabrina. We did a Beyonce song and it was so much fun.
My favorite choir memory is actually this year being able to go to Europe and getting to sing in all these different cathedrals. It was a really cool experience.
Choir has meant a lot to me. It's really helped boost my confidence and it's just introduced me to a lot of amazing people.
If you like to sing, even though you don't have the greatest voice, whatever, just do it because it's super fun. It's super fun, especially with friends, and you get to know a lot of people.
My favorite choir memory would have to be the Holiday Pops concert. It was such a good time to sing with a bunch of different schools, and we put a lot of effort into that concert, and I actually almost cried a couple times on stage singing the music because it meant so much to me to perform in such a great place with such amazing people.
Well, choir is meant to me, I don't know, it's a very broad question, but at the same time, in middle school, I was the only football player that was in choir, and I always thought that was kind of neat because I never really let anybody tell me what I thought was cool. I just kind of did what I thought was cool, and I'm really glad that I stuck in choir just because, you know, I've gotten some really good friends. I've learned a lot of cool things, done a lot of cool experiences. So yeah, I would just say choir to me is just, you know, doing what I like.
My favorite choir memory would either have to be Chicago or the retreat, because honestly, it just brought me to places that I'd never been before. You know, it allowed me to see things that I'd never seen before. And honestly, it was a great way for me to come out of my shell, and it really helped. I loved it.
Choir is honestly like a second family for me, so it means a lot. Like, I've been in choir since 6th grade, so I've grown up with a lot of people in here. So.
Favorite choir memory? Probably my favorite choir memory would be seeing everyone finally get off the second plane when we were in Europe, because then we're finally there, and everyone was so confused because we were all so, we were saying, oh, it's gonna be so cold, and then it was just like summertime. Just kind of the shock of seeing everyone there.
Everyone's there in winter coats.
Right, it's funny, it was a good time.
Choir has just been a place where I get to make music with the same people every year and then also new people, and it's just always, you know, a breath of fresh air to come into the choir room.
Choir has been my everything through high school, honestly. Like, it's been my rock, no matter what. If I'm having a bad day, I can just come in here and be with my friends. It's been such a liberating experience, and it really just means so much to me that to have that outlet.
Have fun and yet listen to Miss Price at the same time, because when you get it done and get it done right, that's when you have the most fun.
The advice that I have for the underclassmen is just like let loose a little bit, like make sure that you're not putting too much pressure on yourself to get the notes right, to make sure your tempo's right. Like choir, yeah, it's about singing, but it's also about like the relationships that you're building. So make sure that you're focusing on that as well and not just all these other things.
My favorite choir memory was back in either freshman or sophomore year when we were doing There's Nothing Like a Dame. We were rehearsing it after our call time, and we get to the part where we added lyrics, she can do whatever she wants and I'll support her anyway. And when we say that, Hallie Fox is coming out of a practice room and she's saying, "You'd better!" So that was one of my favorite memories. That song was just amazing to be able to do. It's one of my favorites.
To me, choir is a safe space, and it's also somewhere where I can share what I'm most passionate about and sing. And also I love working with a team, so it's also great to be a part of a team.
I joined choir in 6th grade, and every single day it has been such a great release for me. I enjoy singing so much, and it's really helped me learn a lot about myself and who I want to be, the kind of person I want to become. And just singing is so fun, especially with such an awesome group of people, and I'm really going to miss it a lot when I go off to college.
Honestly, never give up on singing, and even if there are days that you don't want to sing or you don't want to be around some people,
still come and sing anyways, especially if you're a senior. You're gonna regret not coming those days.
I love music, and it was just a ton of fun. I don't know. I've only been here for 1 year, so it hasn't been like a super deep experience, but it was really fun to learn with Miss Price and all the other kids.
Miss Price, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Price, you are the most impactful teacher I've ever had in high school. You have just taught me so much about my voice and what I'm capable of. And I'm just so grateful for how supportive you've been of me throughout my time. You just always believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself sometimes. And I am just so grateful for these 4 years to be able to learn from you, because you've just helped me become a better musician, singer, and overall person. And I am really going to miss you.
I just want to say thank you, Miss Price. You're one of my biggest mentors, and everything you've done for me means so much. I appreciate it so much, just everything. It's amazing. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to sing and be a part of 10 Tones and work with you every single day. It's my favorite part of my day, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
You've given me so much inspiration, and really, you've given me a love for singing that I never thought I could have. So, thank you.
For welcoming me into high school. You have been such an amazing presence to be with every day. You have such a nice aura about you, and it just makes you such a great teacher and friend and someone that you can talk to. And I am so grateful to have been in this class with you all 4 years, and you are a genius in everything that you do, and I hope you never lose that love for singing and teaching that you have for us now. And I'm just very grateful to have gotten to be your student by Serotonin on iTunes. Thank you.
For this gift of choir and music that you've given me. You're obviously my inspiration for wanting to go into choral education, and I could never thank you enough for all the kindness and support that you've showed me and all of the other seniors and students that have gone through this program. You are a queen, and we all love you so much. Thank you.
For being such an amazing mentor to me for all 4 years. Thank you for getting me started in a cappella and helping me build my skill all the way up to making it into 10 Tones. And you know, you've been very supportive of me over the years, and it's hard to find the right words to say thank you, because you've done so much for me and for the rest of the choir throughout our 4 years. So, yeah, thank you so much.
For being the best choir teacher ever. You're so passionate about what you do, and it's obvious that you make a point to, make sure we're doing okay, and that we're, learning as human beings and as musicians, and that's really meant a lot to me these past 4 years, so thank you.
For teaching me so much about, myself as a singer and as a person, all the opportunities of travel I got to go with and sing beautiful songs with you and the rest of the choirs. It's been an honor, it's been a pleasure, and I hope the rest of the time you're here at Salina High School or at any other school, you get to have as much fun with the kids you're singing with as I've had with you these past 3 years.
Honestly, I'm really glad that you've been able to deal with my crap and all my problems, and you've helped me thrive, really, because I was a really shy kid before all this, and singing has really helped me come out more, and I have you to thank for that, really. Thanks a lot, Ms. Price.